Microsoft just dropped another Windows 11 26 H2 Insider PV build 26,300.8553 to the latest experimental channel. And this build is one of those updates where Microsoft is quietly making some of the biggest usability improvements we've seen in a long time. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tech Sudama Lab, and today in this video I'm gonna break down all the new features, new changes, and bug fixes to that build. So without getting further ado, let's get started. So let's start with what all you notice first. Now if you just right click on the desktop and just select personalize and just go to start menu, you will see a lot of changes over there. Microsoft is continuing its effort to make the start menu more customizable, and this update introduces a much more flexible layout system. For the first time, users can independently choose what actions appears inside the start menu. If you don't use pinned apps, you can hide them. And whenever you click on the start menu, there is no pinned app. And if you don't like Microsoft recommendation apps, you just disable them from here. And then click on the start, there is no recommendations. And if you want quicker access to install applications, you can customize that area separately as well. Here you can see, this gives users significantly more control over how the start menu looks and behaves. Microsoft is also introducing menu resizing options. Instead of being locked into one design, users can now select between small and large start menu layouts. For users who prefer cleaner desktop experience, this is a welcome improvement. There is another nice touch in privacy. You can now hide your account name and profile picture directly from the start menu. Just enable this option, hide your name and profile picture and start, and boom, just click on the start. There is no profile picture and name over here. And if you just disable it, and here you see, again, name is there. For shared PCs, workplace devices, or simply users who prefer cleaner interface, this adds another layer of customization. Microsoft also making a naming change. The recommendation section has officially been renamed to Recents. You will see this new wording throughout the Windows settings and inside the start menu itself. The functionality remains familiar, but the new name better reflects what the section actually displays. To support all the new customization options, Microsoft has rebuilt the start menu settings page. The controls are now organized more clearly, making it easier to enable or disable specific sections without digging through multiple menus. It's a small change, but that improves usability. Microsoft has been experimenting with the additional taskbar positioning options, and this refines that experience. Several visual changes and alignment issues have been fixed. Several visual glitches and alignment issues have been fixed when the taskbar is placed in alternative positions. This helps create a more polished appearance across different screen layouts. Tablet and touchscreen users are getting attention too. Taskbar now supports web gestures when positioned in alternative locations. This makes accessing the taskbar feel much more natural to touch-enabled devices. One of the most useful improvements in this build might actually be the search enhancements. Windows can now locate files using partial strings inside compound file names. But anyone with thousands of documents knows how valuable better search functionality can be. Microsoft is also improving printer management. A new settings has been added under printer and scanners, called Default Install Printer using Windows Ready Print. When enabled, supported printers will use Modern Internet Printing Protocol, also known as IPP. If disabled, Windows falls back to older installation method. For businesses, offices, and enterprise environments, this provides some more flexibility when managing printer deployments. You may also notice subtle changes during updates and system recovery process. Microsoft has introduced a unified spinning design across multiple system experiences. Whether Windows is restoring, installing updates, restarting a PC, or completing setup tasks, you will now see a more consistent animation style along with dynamic status message. The message such as restarting, working on updates, welcome, now appears in a more unified visual format. It's a small detail, but it helps make Windows feel more polished overall. Now let's talk about the fixes that has been introduced to this build. Microsoft has fixed a serious issue caused Explorer.exe to repeatedly crash for some users. When this happened, the desktop, taskbar, and the file explorer could continuously refresh and flicker. For affected users, this was one of the most annoying problems in recent builds. Thankfully, that issue has now been resolved. Another fix targets the power user menu. Some users reported that pressing Win+X or right-clicking on the start menu failed to open the menu. Microsoft has corrected that behavior, restoring normal functionality. A bug causing energy saver to appear twice inside quick settings has also been fixed. It's not a major issue, but cleaning up interface inconsistence always improves overall experience. The next fix is one of many users will appreciate. Certain systems are randomly booting up with audio volume set to complete mute. Others experience the same issue after waking their devices from sleep. Microsoft says this behavior has now been corrected. If you frequently use multiple virtual desktops, you will benefit from this update as well. Microsoft has improved reliability and reduced virtual stuttering when repeatedly switching between desktops. The transition should now feel smoother and more responsive. Advanced user and IT professionals will appreciate the change. Microsoft has improved reliability of DISM RestoreHealth command. Previously, some systems experienced hangs, interruptions, or failed repair attempts. This update improves stability of those maintenance operations. Microsoft has also improved how Windows handles SSDP network discovery notifications. This enhancement reduces the likelihood of network discovery services becoming unresponsive when served to local devices. For home users, this means more reliable devices detection across the network. The business environments, it helps improve overall network stability. And finally, Microsoft has fixed an issue where some PCs would unexpectedly wake after being placed into sleep mode. In certain cases, background update tasks were causing system to turn display back on when they would have remained asleep. And that behavior has now been corrected. So overall, Windows 11 26 H2 build 26300.8553 isn't packed with the flashy headline features, but it focuses on something equally important, making Windows 11 more customizable, more reliable, and more polished. So what do you think about these changes? Do you like the new start menu customization options? Or are you still waiting for Microsoft to bring back the features that were available in the older version of Windows? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this update breakdown, don't forget to hit a like below and subscribe to Tech Sudama Lab, turn notifications on so you never miss Windows updates, Microsoft updates, and tech news. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.